Okay, hoping you guys can hear me. There's some people on there. And definitely going to need questions if you have them. If not, I'm just going to start talking, and hopefully I can cover some things that will be questions that you have. Okay, so first of all, going into week 4, 5, and 6, the workouts, especially in week 5 and 6, I can't stress enough how you want to keep those intervals tight. It's the first week 5 is a minute rest, and then week 6 is 50 seconds. 50 seconds is quick, so it's all of the supersets and giant sets, and then really quick transitions into the next thing. The really important thing there is that you keep your heart rate high. It should feel like you are doing like a pretty rough cardio workout. Sweat, breathing hard, trying to catch your breath. And to do that, you might have to lower the weights lower than it's not a maximal lift. We're trying to optimize the difference between how much you can lift but keep going with very little rest and pushing through, making that system, when the lactic acid builds up in the muscles, making the system process the lactic acid, that Krebs cycle. That's what's going to burn a lot of calories, and that's what we're going for in these workouts, is burning a lot of calories and maximizing the muscle as opposed to taking long rests and maximizing the strength gains. This is not a strength gain workout. This is more to lean out, but keeping the max amount of muscle possible. So really be aware of those intervals of, and I'm going to type this in here really quick. That's number one. Secondly, for the diet, your TDEE, make sure that you are staying not only under your TDEE, but really trying to get as close to those macro breakdowns as you can. And there's a reason why you do that. It's because it affects your hormonal balance. So the closer you can stay to keeping in those macro breakdowns, the better your body is going to be at being able to lose weight. I should say lose fat. If you're off on them and you still undereat, what happens is you start to cannibalize muscle, which the scale will say you've lost weight, but you've slowed down your metabolism because your metabolism is set by the amount of lean muscle tissue that you have on your body. So we want to maintain as much muscle as possible and keep that metabolism high and just burn body fat. When you undereat too much, especially undereat total calories, your body starts to think it's starving, and the first thing it does is shuts down body fat burning. Your body fat is essential to your body. So if it senses that you're in that fight or flight reflex of, oh my gosh, we're coming into an area where our body is starving, as soon as it starts to sense that, and the hormones start to get stressed because you're under eating, it just shuts everything down and starts cannibalizing muscle. So we'll just get rid of all this muscle. We don't need it to survive. But if your body fat gets too low, you die. So you have to play with that fight or flight response. You have to eat enough so that your body never gets stressed, and stressed in the fact of not in an emotional stress, but in an actual physical stress. As soon as you're putting stress on your body by under eating and taxing your body with the workouts, your body will react by hormonally shifting. So we're trying to control our hormones with the food. So very important. So we have the workouts coming up. Also in week 5 and 6, there's going to be some extra cardio workouts. And these are fasted cardio, meaning you have to get up and try and do them on as empty a stomach as possible. And the reason for that is if you can do a low to moderate intensity workout on an empty stomach, there's no food in your system at all and hasn't been since last night. Your body has to mobilize something to burn, to run on. the first thing it's going to use is the sugar, that the liver glycogen, the sugar that's in the liver. So it's going to start mobilizing that into the bloodstream, start using that for energy. You're going to burn through that in about 15 minutes or so, 15 to 20 minutes. And then after that, it'll start burning something else. Now, if your hormones are all in the correct levels, it's going to burn over and start burning body fat. If you're working out too intensely, if you're doing a very hard cardio workout, it's going to start shifting and burning. It's going to do something else altogether. So you want to have a low to moderate, keeping your heart rate in about the 120 to 130 range, just conversational. You should be able to talk to someone the entire time that you're doing the workout, just activity. It's just burning extra calories. We're just trying to get an extra 150, 200 calories 3-4 times that week. So it's an extra 800 calories. It's just fine tuning, just helping to kind of speed along some of that fat loss and trying to burn true body fat for energy in those sessions. So also, if you have a question, type it in the comments and I'll try and get to it. I won't try to, I'll definitely get to it. So I'm saying fasted cardio. So that's coming up in weeks 5 and 6. When you start to add in that extra calorie burn, your body is going to trigger the hunger response. It's going to say, hey, we're starting to burn even more calories. We're going to lose weight if we don't eat more. So it triggers your hunger response. Stay within your same macros. We want to burn more. That's what we're trying to go for. But your body is programmed not to lose weight. So you have to do everything really correctly to try and but get it so that where it is optimally getting what it needs so that it doesn't do anything weird and start flipping over and being catabolic. Catabolic means burning muscle for energy. And that's really the worst thing that we can have. It ends up slowing your metabolism. It's why a lot of these fasted, like 7-day juice fast diets, they work to lose scale weight in the short term because your body goes complete catabolic. You burn 5, 6, 7, 8 pounds of muscle. So the scale weight goes down. You flush out your body water. So that's another 3 or 5 pounds. So you're like, oh yeah, I lost 13 pounds in 7 days. This juice cleanse is amazing. But what you've done is you've lost all muscle. And now your metabolism is super slow. So as soon as you start to eat again, not only do you gain that weight back in fat, but it's all your metabolism is slow and the scale weight goes back up by body fat. So you've just made yourself fatter. So the rebound effect of it is terrible. That's why we want to try and do this carb cycling to try and give your body enough fuel so that it's constantly saying, okay, yes, I'm never starving. Oh, now I'm getting what I need. Great. I can relax. The hormones stay level. It's this, kind of always keeping it off guard. Same thing. That's confusion. The same thing that we want to do with our muscles. So we've talked about the workout, talked about the diet, not to go over your totally daily calories when you start to add in that extra cardio. And here's the home stretch. Lastly, for the challenge, you want to send me before and after pictures. A handful of people have done it, but not very many. So I need a before and an after picture so that I can judge for the challenge. So make sure we get that as well. So unless someone else has a question, I've tried to get all the ones that I've had so far. Then I'm going to put this up on my channel, and thank you guys. And if you can always email me questions. A lot of you have in the community. Try and get to those right away. All right. Have a great Sunday.